Good afternoon to you. Today we will take up economy. After a long time we are taking up economy, and there was a lot of demand that we should continue with the economy, and we have completed, I remember, we have already completed the money market and what is known as money market instruments, RBI, functions of RBI, and the establishment of monetary policy committee and their functions and etc. All these things we have already seen. Today we will take capital market. I think I promised that I will take capital market also. Today we will take capital market. See, what is finance? Finance is the right to use money. That is finance. Lending and borrowing are the financial transactions. Financial market is a institutional setup which facilitates financial transaction. That is a common knowledge. Financial market is of two types. One is money market and the other is capital market. Money market is dealing with short-term financial transactions which mature within 1 year, that is 364 days. So any financial instrument which focuses on short-term transaction is called money market instrument. If it focuses long-term transaction, then it is called capital market instruments. So up to this, there should be no confusion. What is money market? What is capital market? What is money market instruments? And what is capital market instruments? Up to this, there should be no confusion. What is the purpose of money market? Money market provides funds to the producer to repay the money in 1 year. And the producer uses this money to harness working expenses and not for expansion, neither for creation of any fixed assets. Money market instrument helps only productive efficiency and not for creation of any fixed assets. On the other hand, capital market instruments provide funds to the producers for capacity building and creation of fixed assets. This is the difference between how the money market is used, how the capital market is used. You see, before 1991, if you see, we gave importance to the agriculture, Garibi Hatao, and all the slogans, and the manufacturing sector was given least priority. There was improvement in money market, but capital market, it was not much improvement. The Narasimhan Committee made a recommendation with a special emphasis on banking sector and money market development. After this, we have taken the call money, notice money, term money, repo rate, bank rate, reverse repo rate, liquidity adjustment facilities, marginal standing facility, market stabilization scheme, etc. have been introduced, and we were concentrating on that. Then we shifted the emphasis to the capital market reforms. At the outset, first we should know what is the difference between money market and capital market. Basic difference. Money market deals with security of short-term funds of less than 1 year, while capital market deals with securities of more than 1 year. Number one, the first difference. Secondly, in money market, the major players are Reserve Bank of India, commercial banks, financial institutions, financial companies. Whereas in capital market, the players are financial institutions, banks, corporate houses, foreign investors, retail investors, members of public. This is capital market. Remember, in the money market, there is informal group, whereas in capital market, there is no informal group. The money market instruments are treasury bills, commercial bill, commercial paper, certificate of deposit, cash management bill, etc. Whereas in capital market, shares, bonds, debentures, and derivatives are used. See the difference. I am talking about the difference. When we entering the capital market, we should know what is capital market, what is the money market. We should not get confused. Money market requires huge funds because it is quite expensive. On the other hand, capital market does not require large funds. Why? Because even share price of 10 rupees is traded. So you purchase one share of let us say even 8 rupees some shares are there. You purchase 8 rupees share, one share. You are a shareholder. So you can trade in the secondary market. It is a capital market. You cannot do it in money market. So money market is for very rich people. Capital market is for very poor people also. Secondly, money market is regulated by RBI, whereas capital market is largely regulated by SEBI. Largely, I don't say completely. There are some areas where RBI is also involved in capital market. So, but money market totally controlled by RBI and capital market largely controlled by SEBI. Secondly, for any company to start, the requirement of funds is the first priority because without finance, the company cannot move. There are two ways to get finance, as you know. The first option is that the company can take money on loan. That is, either the company can borrow from the bank or from the public. It can be in the form of a bond or a debenture. It is the debt instrument. Then, if the loan is taken, interest has to be paid regularly, and the loan can be in the form of a bond or debenture. Now, on the other hand, the second option is to go for equity. In this case, a person takes money from another and return offers him the partnership. He becomes the owner of the company to the extent of the holding of the shares. Remember, here comes the importance of primary market and secondary market. Suppose, see, kindly understand clearly. Suppose I want to have a company, to institute a company, coaching class. I want to start a coaching class company. My investment is, let us say, 1 crore. Now, what is the way out? I can take a loan. I have 50 lakhs. Let us say I have 50 lakhs. I require another 50 lakhs. What are the way? I can go to bank and collect it. And I have to pay money, return the money. Every month I have to pay him 10% interest. What is the other alternative? Other alternative is I can go to the public and take share. So 50 lakh I am saying means, let us say one share is let us say 10 rupees. So 5 lakh share I can issue. 5 lakh share, each share 10 rupees. So 5 lakh people I will distribute. So the money will come to me. Remember, in the primary market, the primary market is traded for the first time. And for listing in the SEBI, I have to first prove my credentials. So what I will do? I will go to Sharekhan or other brokers and will tell him, why I want to start a company, I want to start a coaching class. So I don't have money, I have only 50 lakh I want, and even though the original requirement is 2 crore, I want 50 lakhs immediately. So there is an underwriter or broker or merchant bank. These people, the Sharekhan, these brokers, I approach. And they give me, they will make all arrangement. They will get myself endorsed, approved by the SEBI, not for listing. They will approve and they will, in case of necessity, they will purchase my shares also. So I have, after getting 50 lakhs, then I will go to SEBI and get my company listed. So that is up to the SEBI registration. It is called primary market. Once the shares have been issued, once the shares have been issued and the share is transferred from one person to another person, that trading is called secondary market, which is done in the stock exchange. So secondary market is stock exchange. Primary market is first we issue IPO, then we issue FPO, then we issue right issue, etc. These are all done in the primary market. And once it is issued in the secondary market, it will get the shares already issued are traded in the secondary market. This is how the secondary market comes into the picture. Now, the common stock and preference stock are issued by the company to the shareholders in the form of shares, and the funds obtained from these persons, as I just explained, are put into business by sale of stocks. Now remember, what is share? Share is nothing but a certificate representing the ownership of the company which has been issued in the form of a share. The share can give dividend and allow the holder to vote in the general body meeting of the company. The members of the company, that is the shareholders, get a regular notice of the meeting of the general body. This is the shareholders' right. Now, the shares are of, I have just now told you, the shares are of different types. One is initial public offer, second is follow-on public offer, third is rights issue, fourth is bonus issue. Kindly see, four types of shares are there. Initial public offer, that is, this is the primary market. Follow-on public offer, this is also primary market. Then right issue, this is also primary market. Bonus issue, this is also primary market. So, remember, what is initial public offer? I told you I want to open a coaching class. I want 50 lakh rupees. I go to Sharekhan and ask him to issue my share, and he purchased all the shares. I gave him commission and he issues the share to his client. There are many investors. The potential investors are there and they invest money. That is called initial public offer. Initial public offer, IPO. So, what is initial public offer? IPO is a process by which a private company can go public by sale of shares or stocks to the general public. Okay. Then what is follow-on public offer? This is also traded in the primary market. I give an example. Let us say company ABC has an authorized capital of 1000 crores. What is authorized capital? The capital which has been approved for issue by SEBI. So when we apply to the SEBI after prime IPO, when we apply to SEBI, SEBI gives authorization for issue of share of my company up to 1000 crores. This is called authorized capital. Okay, of 1000 crores, I have already issued 500 crores. Now up to 500 crores I have already issued. And I have paid up capital. What is paid up capital? I issue the shares for about 800 crores, but only 500 crores have been collected by me. So that what I have collected is called paid up capital. So out of that 1000 crores, 800 crores I issued. Out of 800 crores issued, 500 crores I have collected and they have paid me the capital, that is called paid up capital. Now, how much I got the balance? Balance at 500. Now, I can go for second issue, public issue. That is, second issue I can go. What I am doing is, I ask them, that is, follow on public offer. That is, I issue them to the second issue. That is, to the existing shareholders. I issue, that is called right issue. I issue to the public, that is on the follow on. So follow on is, what is the right issue? What is follow on public offer? This is also traded, and let us say the company ABC has an authorized capital of 1000 crores, that is authorized capital approved by SEBI. Of 1000 crores, they have issued 500 crores for the public and all the shares have been paid up. Now of the remaining 500 crores, the company wants to further issue shares worth 200 crores. So, these shares are called follow on public offer. Follow on public offer, what is called FPO. Second comes right issue. Let us say the same example which I have just now told you. Let us say instead of company offering the new shares to the new people, instead of company offering the new shares to the new people, to the public, the company says why to give to the other people and issue prospectus, ask press statement, etc., press publicity, all these things will cost additional expenditure. So we will give this to the existing shareholders. Shareholders, that is called the right issue. So instead of going to the public and preparing prospectus, preparing publicity, preparing the other formalities, you give the shares to the existing shareholders, which is called right issue. Then what is bonus issue? Bonus issue is, you know, that in the right issue, when you issue them, recently Reliance has come. Reliance has given, if you having 15 shares, I will give you 1 share more. That is called right issue. At that time, the Reliance share was 1613. Now, every person holding 15 shares at the rate of 15:1, they will get 1 share extra. So that 1 share he has to pay. Remember, he has to pay. So I got about 90 shares, means I got 56 shares addition. So all the 6 shares I have paid. So 1693 I paid for each share. So that is called right issue. Bonus issue is, this is also like the right issue, but you need not pay. But how many you have? I have 100. Okay, you take 10 additional. You need not pay. That is bonus. You take addition. That is called bonus issue. So you understood now IPO, FPO, right issue and bonus issue. Okay, we'll end the class now. We will continue in the next class. Thank you. Thank you.